Hello there everyone, I hope you're all doing well today. So in this video I am going to share with you how to make a walnut tincture and also talk about the benefits of making this medicine. So today I'm going to be talking about the English walnut tree, which goes by the scientific name of Juglans regia, but also goes by other names like the Persian walnut, Madeira walnut, or common walnut tree. However, I am aware that in certain parts of the world there is also the black walnut tree. So today I'm going to mainly talk about the English walnut tree. So this is a very old world walnut tree species that is native to regions ranging from the Balkans to China to the Himalayas, and has now been cultivated in Europe and was actually brought to the UK by the Romans. Walnut trees have been grown and used by many peoples for its nuts and its good timber, and the hulls of the walnuts have in the past been known to be used to make a brown dye. And although it is well known that walnuts are incredibly nutritious and hold so many wonderful minerals like iron, zinc, phosphorus, folate and manganese, what many people are not aware of is that walnuts actually hold incredible medicinal qualities too. Walnut hulls are an incredible source of tannins, which are chemicals that can not only be useful for our cardiovascular function, but are also really useful for our gut health. And they can also help with things like diarrhea and constipation. And apart from this, the walnut tincture itself is antifungal, antibacterial, and is also a wonderful source of natural iodine, making it a really great topical antibacterial medicine. And this is how I like to use it the most. So let's get into how to make this walnut tincture. To make this, you will need some fresh, unripe walnuts, and you can find walnut trees in various parks or natural areas, and you can take the walnuts that have just recently fallen to the ground. You will also need a jar to put them in, some alcohol of choice, which is either 40% or 50%, and some disposable gloves. First, put on your gloves as the walnut hulls will really stain your hands. And then begin by chopping up your walnuts into smaller pieces like halves or quarters. You don't need to cut them too small, but just enough to create some more surface area to extract all the beneficial medicine inside. It's also a lovely bit of natural medicine to make, as you can go out into nature and forage for these nuts yourself, and it's really fun. Now, simply place all the walnuts into your jar and pour over your alcohol to completely cover the walnuts. It's important to use at least a 40% alcohol, as this will help to maintain a good shelf life of your medicine, as well as creating a good potent extraction. You can also check out my recent video all about making tinctures if you'd like to learn more. I'll leave the link down below. And now, simply close the lid and label your jar so that you know what's inside. You can use anything from a sticker to a piece of masking tape stating what you've made and the date that you made it, as well as anything else you wish to mention that's important to you. However, do make sure to always label your jars, as you may easily forget what you've made. And that's it! Now place your jar in a cool, dark place and let it sit for around 6 to 8 weeks for the full extraction. And after it's done, you can simply strain the medicine into a separate clean bottle or container. I find this tincture so wonderful and so useful to have on hand at home, and although I don't myself use it internally by ingesting it, I do find it really useful to have on hand for all kinds of cuts and scrapes and wounds. And also, because of its wonderful antibacterial and healing qualities, it's also really great for things like mouth ulcers or gargling it with some warm water if you have a sore throat. But apart from this, it's just so wonderful at really healing any kinds of cuts or wounds or scrapes. I remember when I was a professional ballerina a few years back, and I had all these kind of cuts and scrapes on my feet constantly, and using this tincture really helped to heal things up really quickly. So it's just a really wonderful natural medicine. And if you do wish to use this internally, like with anything else, please just make sure to always do your own research first, so that you know what you're ingesting and that you know that it's safe for you. So please always make sure to do your own research first. So guys, thank you so much for watching today. I really hope that you found this video useful and informative, and that maybe you can also have a go and make this tincture for yourself too, because this one is just so useful and handy to have around. So thank you so much again. I wish you all a wonderful day or night, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video.